Karen Bressi has been a staple in downtown La Crosse for 11 years. She was born into an artistic family and introduced to art at a young age, but spent a career as a nurse, although she's been throwing pottery for over 30 years. After her career as a nurse, she decided to open Generous Earth Pottery, followed quickly by Creative Canvas and Board as an avenue to get more people to explore creativity in a small class format. Offering everything from mosaics, board signs, pottery wheel, fused glass, alcohol ink classes, and more. I'm Amy, and he's Brent, and this is La Crosse Local.
Well, my name is Karen Bressi, and I was born in upstate New York, actually, and I came from a very, artistic family. My grandmother was an artist, sculptor, painter, photographer. So I was introduced to art at a very young age. She used to take me out into the country up in the Finger Lakes, and we would watercolor. It was one of my greatest memories, actually. So I enjoyed art growing up. But then I became a nurse because my mother was very practical, and she wanted to make sure that all her children actually had something to fall back on, not being an artist. My main love as an artist is making pottery on the wheel. So I've been doing that for about 30 years. And when my husband and I moved here to Wisconsin, I remained as a nurse for a couple of years, but I decided after about 2 years to give that up. It was about time to, and I opened a little shop here downtown La Crosse called Generous Earth Pottery.
So you had Generous Earth Pottery. Then you also have Creative Canvas and Board. How did that come about?
Well, I first opened Generous Earth Pottery. About 6 months into it, my husband suggested opening a little paint-your-own pottery place, and I'd never really heard of anything like that. So we kind of researched it a little bit and thought it would be a great idea for downtown La Crosse. There wasn't too much happening downtown La Crosse at the time. This was about 11 years ago. And it just seemed like people needed something to do in the downtown area, just a way to have some fun and spark some creativity. This will be our 11th year.
So you have the pottery classes. What other sort of classes do you offer, and what can people expect from those classes?
We love having classes. We feel like art should really be something for anybody to experience. I think people get intimidated by art. They feel, I hear so many people all the time say, I'm not an artist, I can't do that. We just want people to really come into the studio and just spend some time relaxing and finding their creative outlet. We offer so many fun activities. We offer canvas painting classes. Our mantra really is for anybody to come in, we'll get them started on a project, something that kind of sparks them and just help them through. We can offer step-by-step instructions if they would like, or kind of let them fly a little bit on their own. We offer things both ways.
So as you stated, for those that feel that they are uncreative, you kind of mentioned how you took them through the process. How do these experiences change people's minds afterwards?
We love it when people leave the studio feeling free of that negative feeling about art. We love it when people just feel so happy with themselves that they tried something different. It's just very releasing. We love it when people just say, I'm going to give it a try. And that is what really makes us happy. When people leave with a project that they feel proud of, that they didn't think that they were going to be able to do, and it kind of sparks them to maybe keep trying other different things that they've never tried before and just release some of the chains that they've put on themselves as far as like afraid to try different things.
So how do people find out more about Creative Canvas, or how do they get in contact with you?
Our website is actually www.creativecanvasandboard.com. We have a calendar on our website. We're just now loading it up with new classes so they can go on our calendar, find out what there's something that maybe they'd like to try. We offer anything from canvas painting classes to mosaics. We do board signs, board string art, pottery wheel, paint your own pottery, wood burning, fused glass. We also offer tie-dye, alcohol ink classes. Yeah, so we have a lot of different things for people to try in here. They can also come in, and it's called Open Studio, where we just kind of get them started on a project and let them fly on their own and just make sure that they're going down the path, doing the process correctly, but just let them kind of work on their own. And that's what's really a lot of fun when we have a group of 6 that enters the studio and everybody wants to do different things. We love that. It's totally fine. And
really, your business offers experiences that can be customized, but also in small groups as well. So if a family just wants to go and have their own time, they would be allowed to do that.
Yes, we had a family here last night of 6 that they were all creating, working by themselves. We were just checking in on them. So, yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Lacrosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you would like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at Lacrosse Locals. Subscribe to the Lacrosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We thank you for it.